Imagine being born into luxury, only to realize it's the deadliest game in history, because in ancient Egypt, even princes weren't safe. You're born in Egypt, sometime between 1090 and 1060 BCE. And guess what? You hit the jackpot. While most kids are destined for a life of farming or hard labor, you're born into the royal family. Congratulations, kiddo. The gods must really like you, at least for now. Your birth is celebrated with rituals, chants, and offerings to the gods. The queen, your mother, is too busy with royal duties to change diapers, so wet nurses raise you. For all you know, the maid might as well be your mom. But here's the thing. Being royal isn't just luxury. It's competition. Your father, the pharaoh, has many wives, and each one is giving him sons. 2 older brothers already stand in your way, and they're not thrilled about your existence. At 4 years old, you're shipped off to the school of princes. No toys, no playtime, just math, history, and language. By 14, you graduate to military strategy, governance, and law. You're not just learning to fight, you're learning how to rule. Then your father shocks everyone. He names you heir to the throne, not your older brothers, you. To keep them from rebelling, he forces them into priesthood at Thebes. They'll chant in temples for the rest of their lives, and they'll hate you for it. You barely get time to celebrate before war calls. Against the Nubians, you put your military training to the test, and reality smacks you hard. War isn't maps and scrolls. It's brutal, bloody, and terrifying. You barely survive your first skirmish. Most of your men don't. Suddenly, the textbooks feel like a scam. Back in the palace, you shadow your father. You learn quickly. Being pharaoh isn't luxury. It's an 18-hour workday, endless meetings, religious duties, and advisors watching your every move. Even at night, he's surrounded by guards and concubines. There is no such thing as alone. At 21, your gift is marriage. To your sister, love doesn't matter. The goal is to keep the bloodline pure. The wedding is extravagant, filled with food, music, and guests pretending this isn't the weirdest thing ever. Years later, your father dies, buried in a lavish funeral that nearly bankrupts the kingdom. And just like that, it's your turn. The coronation stretches for days, with rituals, chants, and offerings until you lose count. By the end, you're pharaoh. Your first problem? Money. Between your wedding, your father's funeral, and military expenses, the treasury is empty. Advisors circle like vultures, waiting for you to fail. So you raise taxes, crush dissent, and install loyal puppets to keep order. Egypt stays stable, but at a cost. You are never free. Yes, you live in luxury, carried on palanquins, shaded by servants waving fans,